So what we're going to try to do today is see how hard it is to take a photo of yourself with off-camera flash outside. And so I have an idea or a place I kind of want to shoot. I haven't shot yet around my house. And it's over here in these trees. And what I'm going to try to achieve is a nice balance of the natural sun shooting down through these trees. Hopefully we can get some cool bokeh, and we're gonna see what we can do with some lights. Let's get started on the gear we're using. Right here, 5D Mark II, like I've said in many of my tutorials. 35L, one of my favorite lenses. Strapped on top of that is a GoPro. Woo! I'm gonna get a nice little angle of that. And for transmitters, I'm using the CyberSyncs from Paul Buff. They're some of my favorite. They just seem to work fairly cheap. Here's the 7200 that I rave about, and I love with, and that I sleep with sometimes. Up here on a Manfrotto stand, some of my favorite stands I've used, is a Yongnuo 560 flash. Now these things are dirt cheap. There's no reason that any of you guys could not afford them. They're like 60, 50 bucks. And on that I have another CyberSync attached to that. On this little mini Manfrotto stand, I have another 560, and it has got a CyberSync attached to that as well. And so we're going to use two flashes. On this little mini stand right here, we got another GoPro, and that's going to be kind of a different angle because I have nobody helping me. I don't have anybody to actually follow me with video, so we're just going to kind of set up, see how it goes. Let's get set up. Okay, so scouting some locations. After scouting, like I said, I'm going to try to shoot something over here. And we're going to see if we like it, see if it looks good, see if we just hate it. So far I got my camera set up, and just from the get-go I swapped to the 7200 just because I love it and I can't get enough of it, so that's what we're going to stick with. If you can look on the back of the camera, it's going to look pretty shoddy, but we'll see. Who knows? You can see that right now I have a background in mind that I kind of already want, and so what I'm going to do, because I'm shooting a self-portrait and it's going to be super hard to get my focus, because right now I'm compressed at about 100 millimeters and I'm shooting this bad boy at 2.8 like I mostly do, and we're shooting at an 80th of a second. I have an ND filter on there right now just to kill a little more of the ambient light, so I can use flashes. ISO 125. So a question I get a lot, and I asked myself, was how do you focus on the subject when you're doing a self-portrait? So that's what we're going to talk about, because right now I have it zoomed in to where I like that bokeh, that compression, how it looks great. But how am I going to focus on myself if I'm the one taking the photo? One thing I like to do is go throw a stand, something right where I'm going to stand, just like a light stand or something. Get back to the camera, focus on that, go back, move a little, go right in the spot where the light stand was, take a photo, see if it's sharp. So we're going to do that right now with this GoPro. So I'm going to say probably somewhere right about here. So let's grab this stand and raise it up to where my head's going to be. Somewhere right about there, huh? And let's go back and take a look. I'm trying to find the light stand now. It's kind of blended in with all the trees. All right, so that's a little further than I thought, but that's okay. That still looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in, times 10, grab my focus, and that's probably good enough. Gonna frame it, and I'm gonna go take a shot. Just do a test shot real quick. So I'm gonna set this on a timer, and it's counting 10 seconds. Woo! Woo! Let's get this thing out of the way, and hopefully I get right in the right spot. And here it is. Okay, there's the test shot. Gonna put the light stand back where I want it. Now let's check this out. And right away, it's exposed for the background, so there's no light on my face, and so now let's grab some flashes and see what we can do, huh? Woo! I'm gonna start with this flash. Yongnuo 560 again. I apologize if there's wind noise. I can kind of hear some right now. It sounds fairly loud. And we're gonna get this bad boy set up. Let's put it at, let's do 70, which is about 3/4 power. Gonna make sure it's zoomed out all the way on the thing. Give it a real quick test, and she's firing. So I'm just gonna get an idea. I don't know where I want this yet. You gotta start somewhere. So I'm gonna put it right here. Let's go back to the camera, give it a real quick shot, and make sure she works. Turn the timer off, and here we go. And it fired, and looks like we got some light on there. So now let's, I'm gonna go in there and replace me now with the GoPro. Check my focus, make sure everything's good, put the timer back on, and we're off. Oh boy, woo, woo, woo. Okay. Not your turn, GoPro. All right, here we go, ready? Let's check it. And immediately we can see it's a little underpowered, so we're gonna go back and turn it up. Let's turn it to full power, why not? And I don't know where my focus point is, but I'm gonna just do another real quick test shot to see if my exposure is okay and where I kind of want it to be. All right, check it. How's it look? And hey, look at that. That is good already for the second test shot. I'm pretty happy with that. What I can see from the back of the screen already is some shadows, obviously under the eyes, so I can move that light a little more in front of me. Okay, so I'm digging that first light. Let's throw another light into the equation. This bare bulb flash, let's get a little rim around me. Because this is not shooting through a modifier, it's gonna be a lot more powerful. So I'm gonna put it at about 70, which is about 3/4 power again. Gonna zoom it in to probably 35, not much. And I want this to be hitting the back of me, / maybe the right side or left side of my face. So GoPro, you wanna watch me a little? Come on, yeah, huh? There we go. Just gonna make a bunch of weird noises because I'm out here by myself in the wild, in the dirty wild. Point this down. I want this fairly high. I want it kind of a hair light, rim light. We're gonna try that out. Woohoo! Don't fall. And I'm gonna put the GoPro in place where I was so we can check focus. All right, is that still on? Yes. Okay, let's zoom in on that bad boy. And I can see right now it was quite out of focus. So I'm gonna get it in focus. Getting it ready. 10-second countdown. Get out of the way, GoPro. Get out of the way. Come on. All right, here we go. Rim light. How'd it look? And what did it add? Okay, so that's pretty cool. I don't mind that. I'm gonna go to 250th of a second for ambient. Bring this one up. I actually want it more power. Come on, where are you? Gonna move it a little too. I'm gonna bring it down a little. It's all messing with the light, guys. You just gotta learn it. This is a new modifier for my speed light, and I gotta learn it. Gonna move this, see if I can get it out of frame. Back here a little. Let's make sure everything seems to be hitting me. Yeah, it looks like it probably will. So let's do a test. Click. Okay, one of you guys want to buy me a remote off eBay or something so I can do this? Boop, 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 boop. Hey, look here. Oh boy. That is awesome. I'm liking that. I'm digging this look a little more now. And so let's do a couple more. Let's take a couple more shots. See if I can get a GQ look. Now remember, I'm usually like behind the camera, not in front of it. So I don't do this regularly. That's what all the models are for, right? Photographers usually look like crap. Oh, got some branches in my face. Look at that. Let's take another one. Hopefully it's in focus, huh? That's something we gotta check. Okay, here it is. There it is. That was the pose. That was the one. Not bad. Hard to tell where I'm framing because obviously I can't see. That front light looks a little hot. I'm gonna drop the ambient just to 0.02 of a second. And I'm going to click go. And I'm gonna bring this flash down just a little. Oh yeah, that was it. Oh, that was okay. It's okay. It's okay. Not my best pose, you know. Bringing that power back up. I need it. We'll look up at the flash this time. Yongnuo! And that's pretty cool. Now let's take one without flash, just for kicks, huh? Whoop, whoop. And that probably looks like crap. Oh, look at that. Boring. Awful. So now let's get real crazy, huh? Let's leave this main flash here. I'm gonna leave this bad boy. But let's use this one right here. Now this is where having multiple flashes comes in handy. But I'm gonna use this hair light that I had, which I really do like. But I got a new job for it. Move into the woods. Let's see if we can light up this tree back here that we have in that frame. Oh, so much crap. I need some help, folks. Where's everybody's help? Set this bad boy down. Okay, so we're gonna put this flash pretty low. I don't want it in the frame. Gonna go full power. Don't know what I need. Got to start somewhere. Aim it right up at that tree. Let's see what that gets, huh? Woohoo! And off we go. Dum-ba-dum-dum-dum. Okay, I'm gonna go run back to the camera, do a quick test shot, and see if I can even see the tree, if it's overexposed. How it looks. And let's take a look. Cool. That's a little bright, but let's try it, huh? Why not? Here we go. Still at the same focal length, or focus and everything. So we'll see how it looks. All right, here we go. Dramatic. Why? Oh, yeah, cool. All right. So you can see fairly easy that we can do a lot. We can do a lot with flashes. And now just for kicks, I'm gonna throw an ND back on the 7200. And let's see if we can just kill a lot of ambient light. I don't necessarily like this look all the time, but people always ask for it, so. I'm gonna take a test shot and see where we're at with flashes, how much I probably need to throw them up. And I'm gonna need to bring up a lot. So let's go do that. This one full power probably. Gonna run over here. Woo, woo. Probably need to get this one full power and a lot closer. These stands are my favorite because they can get super low, but they can also get really high if we need. And that's what we like. Investing in stands is a good thing. I bought some cheap eBay ones back in the day when I was starting off, and I still use them for some, some stuff. But nice stands are really just nice. Everybody loves them. Okay, don't fall over, Yongnuo. Ah, poison oak. Okay. Let's try that again. All right, cool. Yeah, a little more light on that tree in the background would be cool. So let's do it. Okay, well, Yongnuo died. That concludes this tutorial. Woo! So, if you took anything away from this, I hope it's that you don't need expensive gear for flashes. I'm using these Yongnuo 560s, and these are really old versions now. I'm using an Opteca little beauty dish, and this was like 40 bucks, 50 bucks when I bought it. I'll put a link on the old description down there. So what I wanted to show was a self-portrait with a long portrait lens. Later on, we're gonna go into wide angle, we're gonna go into prime, we're gonna go into a couple other lenses, different lighting setups. I just wanted to try something. If people are interested, comment, like it, share it, go to the Facebook page, go to the website, whatever, like it. You guys are the reason I do this, because I kind of have most of this knowledge in my head. I learn stuff from time to time about these flashes. Like I said, some of this is new gear for me, so I'm learning as we go. So please like it and subscribe and all of that fun jazz. I'll see you again next time.